Well, the cameras have been in operation for a little over 2 months, and the Vernge Police Department said that they've resulted in several arrests because of this. And actually, according to the Murfreesboro Post, there are 8 cameras installed in 2 areas of the city right now. And the Vernge Police Department says because they've been so successful, they want to expand that program. So now they're going to be putting more cameras in more areas of the city. And the police department is also reminding business owners and residents who live in a homeowners association that they also can purchase these cameras through the vendor to have at their own use. Now, these are just license plate readers. They are not typical surveillance cameras. And the Vernge Police Department is saying that if you are interested in it or have any more questions for your own use in the cameras, you can contact the police department.
Now to crisis in the classroom. A Nashville mother who's furious after it took 3 hours to get her special needs child home on the bus.
Now tonight, that mother is making an emotional plea for change after essentially not knowing where her daughter was and really having no way to find out.
Fox 17 News' Jackie Del Pilar is live in North Nashville tonight with the role a severe bus driver shortage played in this story. Jackie, what can you tell us tonight?
This fall, MNPS said they were down more than 70 bus drivers, and bus drivers tell us they've only added 6 more since then. Drivers say this is really putting a hinder on their ability to do their job, and some parents say they're concerned for their children's safety. A journey home from school that sent parent Jennifer Vida into panic mode. Jennifer says her daughter's bus didn't bring her home one night until 6 p.m., 3 hours after school let out.
It wasn't until about 5:30 that day that I started to get very concerned about my daughter's whereabouts, because it's not uncommon for her to spend 2.5 hours on the bus.
Jennifer says she tried calling the family information line as directed, but it's not manned after 5:30. She says she couldn't get a hold of anyone with the transportation department and had no idea which bus her daughter was on or whether she was safe.
Let me be clear. My nonverbal disabled child who gets tremors when she's on a bus too long, who has self-harming behaviors by biting herself when she gets frustrated because she's nonverbal, and wears a diaper that should be changed every 2 to 2.5 hours, was missing for an hour and a half that day, and I was unable to confirm her safety.
I reached out to MNPS to find out what happened that day and what's being done to ensure it doesn't happen again. A spokesperson with MNPS tells me their transportation department has been in touch with Jennifer, saying in a statement, there were specific issues related to this route/driver experiencing medical issues, and the date in question with the student being dropped off after 5:30 involved a bus that had broken down. The transportation team has reviewed these routes to make improvements to lessen the times spent on the bus.
This area right here is known for its close proximity to the homeless camp located at Brookmead Park. It has residents in this area asking the question, when? When will they begin to see change? 4 months now, Fox 17 has brought you a closer look at the homeless crisis in West Nashville. But this is a decade in the making. It has residents like Rebecca Lowe calling the lack of response from the city insulting.
It always seems to be that every time we go to the mayor, they direct us to parks, and then we go to parks and they direct us back to the police department, and it just goes around in a circle.
Fox 17 News experiencing a similar thing for months now, so we went to the mayor's office in person. Is there a possibility of me being able to meet with him in the next couple of weeks? We were told no for this week and an unsure for the next couple of weeks. It's just all these groups are calling on the mayor, so I'm trying to get in touch with the mayor. Both in email and in person, we were told questions on this issue go to the Homeless Impact Division, despite our repeated requests to speak with the mayor.
And this isn't a job. We're not council people. We're not people working for the government. We're just doing this out of because we love this area and because we don't want to move.
Not wanting to move to a different part of the city and just wanting to see some change in action. The group Reclaim Brookmead Park says that they met with a liaison of the DA's office tonight to bring their concerns and hopefully to hear some good feedback. As for the mayor's office, they tell me that they will continue checking on the mayor's schedule to hopefully set something up in the future.